Hello, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time of day it is. Thank you for showing up again to yoga with me, for you and for baby. I almost didn't show up because I laid down here on this half sunny, half shaded plank, and I thought, wow, maybe I just need to take a nap. So that being said, I'm going to try to keep this short so afterwards I can reward myself with a little nap. This is intended for before beginning trimester 2. However, trimester 1, you are more than welcome to do this even without any modifications. Trimester 3, you're also more than welcome to do this. You may have a few more modifications that you'll have to take. Just listen to your body, see what feels right. Maybe wider leg stances for balance. Do make sure if you're past week 33 to avoid any inversions, anything where you're upside down that could eventually make baby turn around the wrong way. Okay, so that means no extended periods of down dog, no forward fold, not tons of child's pose either. So just be mindful of that. I'm going to try to not talk as much as I did in the last video. If you watched that one, it's hard for me not to talk. And just kind of move through this a little bit more quickly. To get our heart rate going. Remember, if at any time you do feel dizzy or lightheaded, go ahead and just stop whatever you're doing. Just come out of that posture, take a breath, take a break, sit down, stand up, drink water, whatever it is that your body needs in that moment, okay? So we're going to begin by sitting here and breathing for a moment, just to ground. So find a seat, however is comfortable for you, on a block, on a bolster, on nothing. You can put one hand on your heart, one hand on baby if you want. You can put your outsides of your hands on your knee to receive energy, palms on your knees to release energy. And just breathe normally as we feel our bodies as we come into this moment. Feel your legs touch the ground. Feel your hips. Notice, are they tight? Are they loose? Are they anxious? Feel your spine. Is it long? Is it crunchy? Does it hurt? Feel your belly move in and out as you breathe. Feel your heart beating. Feel your face relax, your shoulders drop. Now we're going to take a breath for 4. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more like this at your own pace. We should slowly be coming out of our breathing. You can open your eyes. Roll your shoulders back. Give your neck a few rolls. Roll your shoulders forward. Give your neck a few rolls in the other direction. Maybe do a few circles with your upper body, moving that spine. And finding a butterfly, soles of your feet together, clasping your ankles, clasping at your toes. Inhale, pull your heart to the front of your mat, extending the crown of your head to the sky. Exhale, folding forward at your hips, trying not to round your spine. Feeling whatever sensations are coming up in your lower back, in your hips. Inhale, extend and lengthen through the crown of your head, feeling the elongation of your spine. Exhale, fold forward from your hips. Inhale, extend from your crown. Exhale, fold the deepest yet without rounding your spine. And now, slowly rolling out of this posture, wiggling your shoulders, wiggling your upper body, spreading your legs out wide. We're going to grab underneath our knees, underneath our thighs, pulling up to the sky with our chest. Exhale, pull forward, flexing the toes. Feeling the opening of our inner thighs. Feeling whatever other sensations may be coming up in our body. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Inhale, pull forward. Exhale a little deeper. Inhale, walk your hands back to your hips. And reach your right arm up over your head. Extend to your left side. Pressing the inside of your left elbow into your left thigh to help you open up your chest, looking up towards the sky. Remembering your breath. Come back up on your inhale, exhale, switch. Remembering to push that elbow into the thigh to help open up your chest. On your inhale, come up. Roll your neck out a little bit. Bring your legs back to crossed in front of you. If you'd like, you can be in a hero's pose. So sitting on your knees and on the tops of your feet. Your booty is on your heels. We're going to open up our chest here for a moment. So inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, cactus them. Pulling your chest towards the sky. Inhale, extend your arms, extend your spine. Exhale, cactus them open. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend. This feels so good. Let's do 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, extend. Sorry, exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach up. Last exhale, make it count. Cactus. Come back to neutral. Maybe roll out those shoulders a little bit. And find a tabletop. In tabletop, remember everybody, we have elbows directly over our wrists. Fingertips are spread out, grounding us into the mat. Think little tree frog toes. Our hips are directly over our knees. Our spine is straight. Our core is engaged, meaning baby is pulling up to our spine. Take a breath in here as you feel the activation of your arms, of your core, of your legs. On your inhale, drop your belly. Lift your gaze for cow. Exhale, round the spine, making sure your eyes follow. Great. There's a mosquito. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round your spine. Last one. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale, round to cat. Inhale, come back to neutral. Lift your right arm up and your left leg. Making sure to activate those tree frog fingers for your left hand. Trying to keep your hips aligned with one another. Your core is engaged, baby is still pulling towards your back. This should already feel like quite the activation. And now, on our inhale, we're gonna lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, extend to the side. Exhale, come back to center. Did you get that? We're gonna do, let's do 8 more. Lift, extend, lift, extend, lift, extend, lift, extend, lift, extend, lift, extend. It would be really great if I had actually been counting. Let's do 1 more. Lift, extend, hold here, and come back to tabletop. Maybe roll your hips to the back, side to side. And we're going to switch sides now. So bring your left hand to lift up off your mat. Sticky tree frog fingers with your right hand in the mat. Lift your right leg. We're looking for that same feeling of activation, baby to spine, hips aligned, arms strong and long. And let's begin. Inhale, exhale, inhale, lift, extend, lift, lower, extend, close. I'm going to try to count this time. Remember your breath. We should be at 5, 7. Inhale, lower. 9. 1 more. Inhale, lift. Inhale, extend and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to tabletop. Let's spin those shoulders, circle those hips, move back and forth, whatever gives you a nice opening up here. And when you're ready, actually, let's find a child's pose. So find a child's pose, open up those hips before we reach our down dog. And what I want us to do in this child's pose is rock forward and back, loosening up our hip, loosening up our pelvic floor. This is a good move to practice before giving birth. It's a good move to practice in general, but especially remembering to breathe. Exhale as you come back, inhale as you come forward. Last one, exhale as you come back. And from here, find your first down dog of the day. Perhaps it's not. Pedal out your feet. Open up those calves, open up the soles of the feet, open up the hamstrings. Push your chest further to the ground, feeling an opening in your shoulders and your arms. Find stillness in your feet, remembering to breathe. always breathing. Going a little deeper with your chest. On your next inhale, come to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. So again, if you have a bigger belly, you may need to make room for baby. So spread your legs out wide, hugging your shins with your arms, pulling your chest as close to your thighs as you can do in your current state. Just staying here for a moment. Unless you're deep in your third trimester, don't stay here very long. Inhale, halfway lift, straight spine, strong legs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana, extended mountain. Exhale, swan dive down. Let's find a yogi squat to work our pelvic floor. So you don't have to turn around, I'm just turning around so you can see me better. So yogi squat, we're gonna do a deep, deep low squat. Oh. I like to move back and forth on my heels. You can be just stationary. Your heels don't have to touch the ground. If they do, that's great. If they don't, that's great. Pushing your elbows against your thighs against your elbows. Really, it's your knees, not your thighs. And squeezing your pelvic floor for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come to stand slowly. Shake out the legs. We're going to do 3 more of those. Sink back down into your malasana, your yogi squat. Activate your pelvic floor, squeeze and lift for 5, 4, 3, smile, 2, and 1. Release, come back, stand, shake out your legs a little bit. Okay, last one. I promise. Or is it? Come back down, malasana, yogi squat, pressing the elbows against the knees, squeezing and lifting that pelvic floor. 5, 4, smiling, breathing. 2, 1. Whew, release. Shake out those legs. Inhale back to halfway lift. Exhale, palms down to the mat. Step your right leg back. Lift your arms and your torso up for a high lunge. Making sure your pelvic floor is engaged, sucking baby to your spine. Your hips are aligned, your legs are strong and activated. Arms are reaching up to the sky, shoulders pulled down. Exhale, cactus. We've been here before. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Remember to smile. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Hands to your mat. Find a plank pose. Shoulders over your wrists. Heels over your toes if possible. Legs are engaged. You should feel every part of your leg right now. Again, we're sucking baby to the back of our belly, lifting him or her up, and holding here for 5, 4. If your whole body is shaking right now, you're doing this right. 3, 2, remembering to breathe. 1, exhale, downward dog. Taking a breath cycle here, and inhale, and exhale. You can make it audible if you want. On your next inhale, walk up to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Remember when I said we were done with our yogi squats? I lied. We'll just do 2 more on this side, okay? So come back down into your malasana, your yogi squat. And squeeze and lift the pelvic floor for 5, 4, 3, 2. Remember to smile. 1. Exhale, extend, feel the release. 1 more. Okay, inhale, come back to your malasana, your yogi squat, and squeeze and lift that pelvic floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, extend. Inhale, halfway lift. Let me take an exhale here too. 1 more inhale and a halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Step your left foot back. Lift up to your high lunge. Core is engaged, meaning your belly button to spine. Hips are aligned, shoulders are pulled down, legs are strong. You have a smile on your face. You're gazing at one point to help you with your balance. 1 long inhale and exhale. Cactus. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, cactus. Find your hands to the mat. We're coming back to that plank. We're looking for that full body activation. Core, arms. Try to rotate your elbows inwards to activate those arms more. Legs, glutes, everything is active. A slight trembling is what we're looking for here for 5. Remember to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, down dog. I should have given you a modification there for forearm plank, but I believe in all of us. Sometimes it's okay to push ourselves to our edge, challenge ourselves more than we think we're capable of. Pedal out your feet here, open up those hamstrings. We have a flow sequence, 1 on each side, and then a floor sequence that's not too long, and we'll call it a day. On your inhale, walk up to the top of your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Make sure you really enjoy your exhales. You're so nice. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, another forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Weight in the heels. Your toes are lifted up off the mat. You're tucking your pelvis forward and in. Back is straight, shoulders are pulled down, core is engaged. You're imagining you're squeezing a block or a beach ball, whatever it is, between your legs. Take 3 more breaths here. 3 breaths means 1 inhale, 1 exhale, just for the record. That should be your second breath. Now from here, let's bring our hands to heart center. Step what doesn't matter which one you do first, right leg out, left leg out, step them back to center. So we're stepping out, out, in, maintaining that posture, that tilted pelvis, maintaining that engaged core, maintaining the straight spine. If you want, you can alternate which leg goes out first. See if that gives you a different sensation. If your quads are burning right now, if you're cursing me under your breath or loudly, that's good. This is what we're going for. Okay, hold here. Inhale, rise. Whoop, this tree got in my way. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Warrior 2. Front knee is, sorry, I didn't indicate which leg. Open it up on whichever leg you want. Front leg, I'm on my right leg if you want to follow. Front knee is over your ankle. Your knee is pulling back, activating, not collapsing in. Your back foot, your left foot, blade edge of the outside of your foot is pressing into the mat. There's an active tension between the legs. Our core is engaged. We're squeezing and lifting the pelvic floor. Shoulders are pulled down. Looking over our front arm. Catching our breath here for a moment. Sitting a little deeper on our exhale. Inhale, rise, straighten the front leg. Bring the hands together at the sky. Exhale, sink a little deeper. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Sink a little deeper here. Hold. Remembering to breathe, remembering to smile. Engage your legs, engage your arms, engage it all. Inhale, extend your front leg. This time we're not bringing our arms up. We're tilting forward into a Trikonasana triangle. And getting whatever mosquitoes. This is why you should do yoga indoors. No mosquitoes. So Trikonasana, we're opening up our chest, pushing our right hand into the right thigh, pushing our thigh against our hand, or not our hand, our forearm. Looking up to the sky. Taking one more breath here. From here, I am challenging you. We're going to come up to our right foot, if that's the foot we're on. If not, do your left foot. Remember those tree frog fingers? We're looking for tree frog toes. Okay, so spread the toes out wide. If you have a block here, this would be great to use as support. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Trying to keep our hips stacked. Really fighting the balance issues that we're having. You know what's great is any problem we have in pregnancy, you should still be in your half moon. I just fell and I'm cleaning my mat. Anything we have, right? Oh, I'm forgetful. I'm sorry, I forgot. I'm sorry, I'm allowed to be moody. I'm sorry, I am tripping and clumsy. I'm just pregnant. It's a great excuse we have for 9 months. Everything should be engaged here. Legs, arms, core. If you fall, that's okay. I already fell. One more breath in. Exhale. Feet and hands to mat. Pedal out the feet here at the top of your mat. Oh, that wasn't even all of our flow. It's okay, I'm making that all of our flow. Inhale. Come halfway up to chair. Sorry, I'm pregnant. I forget things. Inhale, halfway to, what is this called? Halfway lift, that's what it's called. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Utthita Tadasana. We're repeating that on the opposite leg. So if you just did right with me, we're doing left. Let's extend our arms up to the sky one more time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. On your next exhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. We're looking for that tilting down into the front of our pelvis. Straight spine, shoulders pulled down. We're squeezing a beach ball or a block between our thighs. Baby to spine. Hold here. Remembering to breathe. Weight in your heels. Bring your palms to your chest and open, open, close, close, open, open, close, close. Keeping that spine in the same neutral position it was in for our chair. Our pelvis is still doing the same tilt. Our core is still engaged. The only difference is our legs are moving, activating our glutes, our quads. I feel it in my hammies too. Let's do 2 more. That was one. Last one. Remembering to breathe. Inhale, up, rise. Exhale, swan dive down. Actually, we're not supposed to swan dive, but we're going to do a swan dive. Pedal out the feet here. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Opposite leg. So if you were doing the right with me on the left side, we're doing the left now. We're looking for that same alignment. Front knee over front ankle. Knife edge of the back of the foot pressed into the mat. Resistance between our legs. They're pulling away from each other. Pelvic floor squeezed and lifted. Core engaged. Shoulders down. I'm doing all of this explanation and this talking to distract you from whatever complaints are coming up in your head about wanting to get out of this posture. Sink a little deeper on your exhale. Inhale, extend. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Let's do one more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extend the front leg. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle. Pushing the left forearm against the left knee, the left inner thigh, pushing the thigh against the forearm, opening your chest up to the sky. Remembering to breathe here. Getting ready to come into our Ardha Chandrasana, our half moon. On your exhale, gracefully or not, find your way into your half moon. Tree frog toes, grounding us into the mat. Both of our legs are strong, our core is engaged. We're aligning our hips one over the other, keeping our drishti, our gaze, fixed on a certain point so that we don't wobble. Ideally, using a block, whatever resources we need to succeed in life. Everything should be super engaged and kind of yelling at you right now. We'll hold for 3, 2, 1. Feet to the mat. Pedal out the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Let's come into a seat. We were supposed to do a few more planks and side planks, but you're lucky that I want to take a nap. We'll save the planks and side planks for the next recording, I promise. So, on our glutes, move your butt cheeks apart. Really finding those sits bones in the earth. Lift your arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold forward, whatever your belly allows you to do. If you need to widen your legs so that you can fold a little deeper, that's fine. Grabbing your toes, grabbing your ankles, grabbing whatever part is accessible to you at this moment in your life, and using it to pull you forward without bending at the spine, opening up those hamstrings that we've worked a lot today. Inhale, extending from the crown of our head. Exhale, folding forward a little deeper. Inhale, extending from the crown of our head. Exhale, folding a little deeper. Slowly release. Oh, I thought I got that mosquito and I didn't. Slowly release. Finding your way onto your back. Don't get excited, this is not Shavasana. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Take a moment to just be on the mat. How often do we let ourselves take just a moment to feel and to just be and to pause? If this means windshield wipering your legs side to side, if this means bringing your knees to the center to touch, maybe that brings some relief to your spine. Whatever that means for you, just be for another breath cycle. Now on your next inhale, we're going to squeeze our glutes as we lift them up to the sky, creating a bridge. Clasping your fists underneath your spine, pinching your shoulder blades together. This is helping us lift our hips higher, squeezing the glutes tighter. naturally engaging our pelvic floor with this motion. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the hands and slowly, 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 slowly roll back down. We're doing 2 more. Inhale, squeeze the glutes to lift them up. Clasp hands underneath your spine. Pinch your shoulder blades. The tighter you squeeze the gluteus, the higher your hips will go. Hold here for 5, remembering to breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Last one. Let me just scratch this mosquito bite. And inhale, squeeze your glutes to lift them up. Imagine there's a string pulling your belly button up to the sky. Which, by the way, I'm at week 13 and my belly button has started to pop out. Put in the comments below if your belly button is popping out, and if so, when did it start? Hold for 5, 4, 3. My pregnancy acne came back again. 2, 1. Release slowly. It was really bad the first few weeks, and then my skin cleared up and it started to come back again. So again, in the comments, if you have, let's just tilt our hips forward and back a little, releasing the lower spine. If you have any remedies to the pregnancy acne, I will pay you gold for them. Okay, from here, roll over to your side. Push yourself up to a seat. Let's find a child's pose to open up that lower back that we just worked so much. Knees out wide. Sit your hips to your heels. Forehead to the mat. If you need a block to help with distribution of anything, you can put your block under your forehead. Arms out long, fingertips reaching out in front of you. Feeling the opening in your hips and your lower back. In the pelvic floor, we're actually going to release it now. We don't always want to make it too tight. If it's too tight, we can risk tears or other problems. So just like everything in life, we need to have a balance. And this is helping stretch it out. Remembering always to breathe. From here, we're going to come into a position that is a little bit uncomfortable. And this is a discomfort I am challenging us all. Again, you don't have to move to the side. I'm just doing it because I don't fit on my little mat, on my little plank, whatever I'm on. So we're coming into frog. Imagine you're straddling something. Trying to keep this PG. Imagine you're straddling something and your shins are going to be parallel to the short side. Well, it depends on what you're doing this. How about your shins are in line with your knee, okay? Your shins are in line with your knees, I guess. And you're sitting back you're pushing the weight back towards your heels. So this is a deep, deep hip opener. And hip openers are generally really uncomfortable because we have tight hips. But we also carry a lot of emotions and unprocessed baggage in our hips, which is why this tightness makes us so uncomfortable, which is why I challenge us to, instead of trying to run away from the discomfort, we just face it head on, bravely accepting the moments of discomfort because they're inevitable. And this is a great practice for it. You can lay your head on your forearms if you like. Find whatever is comfortable for your head, which is pretty much going to be anything because the discomfort in the lower body is so great. One more inhale here. On your exhale, happily come out of frog. Oh. Oh. It hurts, but it also feels really good once you're out of it. And let's find our way back onto our spine. windshield wipering. Oh, oh, that feels good. Windshield wipering our knees. This is going to be a super amazing extra relief for whatever we just did. Oh, and feel free to make sounds of contentment because it does feel nice to open that up. Okay, when you're done enjoying your windshield wipers, I hope you were enjoying them as much as I was. Pop your fingers, pop your toes, whatever needs to be popped. Bring your knees to your chest, however much belly allows. And from here, grab the outsides of your feet. Ananda Balasana, happy baby. Pretty sure I just said that wrong. We'll just say it in English. Happy baby. So grab the outsides of your feet. Your elbows are kind of resting against your knees, trying to keep your lower spine straight on the mat. I find that helps. If this hurts your spine, just try to keep any rounding out of your spine. Kicking the soles of your feet up to the sky, maybe turning your head to one side, to the other. This is also relaxing our pelvic floor.